Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Cindy. How you doing today? I'm having a good day so far. Not too bad, I guess. It's a day like any other. I only got 3 days till we go to the convention. Woo! I'm excited. But yes, having a good day. Having a good day today. So, just boiling up some eggs. Nice. Nice. Boiled eggs are always so good. They're always so yummy. They're a nice snack. You can make them into devil. You can make some deviled eggs sometimes out of them. All right. Well, today, boys and girls, we're gonna get back into our Timberwolf Mountain start. We're only 6 days in. We've made it down to the Pleasant Valley Community Hall. We have not found a bedroll yet, but we did find a hacksaw and a heavy hammer. So we're doing good there. Afternoon, Marley. How you doing? Hello, hello. How's it going over on the YouTube side? Hello. And yeah, we're headed towards. We're gonna be headed towards Mystery Lake here eventually. Once we get kind of going here. All right, let's go ahead and drink some of our teas. We got lots of teas, lots of big teas to drink down. Got all these little kind of little teas. I wonder where the bedroll will be. I don't know. I guess, well, we'll look at Mystery Lake, but we have one more spot we can check here in Pleasant Valley. We have one more spot to check in Pleasant Valley here, so. How early is it? Okay, it's still kind of early. Let's just wait till the sun is a little bit up. There we go. All right, do we have anything we need to repair? I think we got everything repaired pretty well up. We'll break a few torches down. We do have that one hut over towards the Three Strikes homestead that we could check out still. So that's still a possibility.
Too heavy.
We're too heavy now. What? Oh no, we're not too heavy. Never mind. Never mind. False alarm. We do have a little bit of wood on us still, thank goodness. We got a whole bunch of sticks. I read that book already. Field dressing our kill. I'm not really going to read that. We read the sewing primer already, so we can burn those when we want to. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. It is very dark in here. Let's pass time for about an hour. There we go. Now it's a little lighter. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and drink a water bottle. And let's eat a little bit of food. We do have some oats. We do have some syrup to make some more pancakes. So when we want to stop and make a fire, we've got plenty of stuff to do it with, which is awesome. But we'll just choke down some cattails right now because we ain't going to starve ourselves, that's for dang sure. And once we get to Mystery Lake, we'll have a lot more cattails because there's cattails up and down that river. Alright, so we're leaving everything here that we got. Yeah, all that stuff staying. Okay. Let's go. Time to get the heck out of here. So we're just going to head straight down the road here.
Something's got to go.
Nope, nothing's got to go. I was wanting to go to Pensive Pond, but I just don't think we're going to have time to make it over there. That would be something for another day. There we go. Get a torch out just in case we need to light it. Just in case. But I hope you all are having a good day so far. I'm having a good Tuesday. It's not been too bad so far. Got up, got a little bit of stuff done around the house. Parted around for like 20-30 minutes. Got the stream all going. Now we're gonna have fun today. We got Long Dark today. We have Planet Crafter later this afternoon. Good. Hello, Mr. Man. How you doing? We got some Planet Crafter later this afternoon, and we might do like an hour or two of 7 days a little bit later tonight as well. Afternoon, Atheenon, for me and the work crew. Well, hello to the work crew. Jacole, I hope the work crew is having a good day and you are as well. I never knew there were mushrooms over here. There's mushrooms right here. Since when has there been a stump right here? I never knew there was a stump right there. That's pretty wild. I don't want the blue flower. I want that flower. How many matches do we have right now? Oh, we've got plenty. We got 24. We got 30 matches right at the moment. We found a few boxes of matches on our journeys. You're doing good, Mr. Man? Nice.
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, last night was a little slow driving, so I wrapped up my driving a little early and went and hit the gym for about an hour. That's just why I was just like, okay, it's not really busy, but you know, I still did okay last night driving, but it wasn't super busy. Wasn't super busy, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go hit the gym, and then I came home after that. It was nice hitting the gym though. I got there at like, I think about 2 o'clock in the morning. There was like nobody there, which was really nice. It's nice going to the gym when there's hardly anybody there. Pretty much have the place to yourself. I know, you just want to lay down for a minute. I've not walked this road in a while. I usually cut across country. I haven't really walked this in a while, though. This will take us down by the barn. No, Mr. Man, I joined the gym beginning of this year because I was just feeling really out of shape, and I was up at about 220, I think it was 224, 225. I'd gained a bunch of weight. Yesterday I weighed in about 217, 216, 217. So I've lost a little bit. I've shed a few pounds. I just mainly do cardio stuff. Mainly treadmill, little light, you know, light weights, but I don't really like workout. I've never been a gym guy. I just needed something to keep me active. I needed something where I would actually go in and be active for like an hour, and just like, so I crank up the treadmill, crank up the music, and just walk my ass off for an hour, and then go lift a few weights afterwards. I don't really do a lot. In the gym though. It's not my thing. But you know, it's something to keep me active, because yeah, I was feeling the burn from sitting while I stream, and then sitting while I do lift. And my body was going, yeah, you're feeling old, dude. And I was like, I'm tired of feeling old. I mean, I am old, but it was nice. It's nice though. It's nice. I don't go as often as I'd like, but I try to get in as often as I can. So, boop. Yeah, it's actually a nice day out here. Yeah, it's tough to be active. Strength training tends to be best for weight maintenance. Cardio has its limits for weight loss. Yeah, well, Marley, for me, my legs were just starting to hurt, and that's why I mainly do just the walking and cardio stuff. I've honestly never really had a problem with weight. As far as like most of my weight happens when I'm eating a lot and I'm sedentary. That's when most of my weight gain happens. And so by cutting down on my weight, my intake a little bit, and you know, trying to just go and be a little active at the gym, even just doing the cardio, just walking on the treadmill, lifting a little bit of weights, you know, that sort of helps me keep my maintenance going. That helps keep me in a good place. So yeah, yeah, the cardio is not great for weight loss, but for me, it's the activity. I'm just not active anymore, and for me, that's what it's always been. That's what's always helped me maintain, is just being active. So, having that little bit of activity really helps. Hey, me for Florida, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, having that little bit of activity really helps me out. Sort of want to check this out. There's a body that lays over here. Just listening for any wolves that might be around. Any wolves? Any wolves? Yeah, I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot, and I'm feeling my age. I'm feeling my age of getting a little hefty. I mean, I don't know if 6 is 6 foot tall. I mean, I'm just, you know, I think that's tall. I think that's considered tall. Hey, we got a box of crackers. That was totally worth it. Totally worth it. Let's grab that feather there.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
That one feather. The one feather. It is the one. That feather was the one. I just recently brought myself a walking pad from Amazon. If I ever get up to running again, it can take it. Yeah, I've never been well. I ran long distance in high school, but I've never been much into like running type stuff. But he started doing elliptical like 2 years ago. Every morning he cranks out a workout. Very nice. I'm over 60. My body hates me. Well, the one nice thing I have is I never did a lot of bad stuff to my body when I was younger. I never did drugs. I never drank a lot. I didn't do a lot of, you know, I didn't do things that my body would regret later on in life. You know, so luckily I don't have a big bill to pay at this point. Do. What is this? Some rewards thing? What is this? Hard to cut out the carbs? Yeah, it is. I love carbs. I love carbs. Carbs are very hard to cut out. Buy one new sub, get 3 months of Apple TV Plus. Really? Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like they have a thing right now. If you sub to a channel between July 30th and August 19th, you can get 3 months of Apple TV. Really? That's different. I was just looking at my channel and it had this little thing at the top saying rewards enabled on channel, and I was like, what's it enabled on the channel? Yeah, I missed the mushrooms back there. I was looking at something. I was distracted. I love bread and taters. Oh, bread and taters. Those French fried taters. I like them French fried taters. They're real good. Real good. I like them French fried bagels too.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Life without bagels is torture. I can't give up carbs. It's basically 100% impossible. Yeah, well, I've not given up carbs either. Always been a really skinny fella, but the gym got me filled up. Yeah, I was really skinny when I was younger, but I kind of put on a little weight when I got older, so. But now I'm just trying to cut down on that weight a little bit. But, you know, it's a combination of diet. I think a lot of it is diet. And we eat a lot of crap. Especially here in America, we eat a lot of crap. I know other parts of the country do too, but us Americans eat a lot of crappy foods. Hey, yeah, how you doing? So a lot of it is diet. And that's the thing I've mainly been trying to control my diet a little bit. Getting off a lot of the sodas was really important for me. That's helped me a lot, is not drinking as much soda as I used to. I used to just pound down sodas every day. I'd probably, you know, there's people who do like a 6-pack of beer every night. I'd be basically doing like a 6-pack of soda every day. So yeah, getting rid of a lot of the sodas has helped. Not that I don't ever have a soda, but I just don't drink it to the extent that it's all moderation. That, in my opinion, a lot of it is just all moderation. And that's the hardest thing for me to do sometimes, is moderate myself. Now, will we get the rabbit hat up here? Probably not. Nope, no rabbit hat. Remember last time we found the rabbit hat up here? It was awesome. It was like, oh my god, there's a rabbit hat up here!
I'll be hungry later.
I'm hungry right now. Let's eat the murder fish. Now, this is the one that'll give us food poisoning. Oh, it didn't? Oh, well, that's interesting. Boop. Yeah, we got a rabbit hat up there. We got a rabbit hat. It was awesome. Murder fish. Hoo-ha-ha. Murder fish, murder fish, murder fish. Just want to get warmed up a little bit. And it gives us something to do instead of passing time. Alright, there we go. Yes, the murder fish. Hoo-ha-ha. But yeah, Prim, that's a really nice little cool spot. There's a bear right over there.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
It's not about drinking, it's about controlling the intake. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, a lot of it, Mr. Man, is just controlling the intake, and that's hard. I mean, I struggle with it. I've struggled with it all my life. I've struggled with it all my life, controlling the intake.
Slowing me down.
We're gonna keep an eye on that bear. Oh, and now, of course, we're running into the wind. Okay, he looks like he's not going towards the farmhouse at the moment. Looks like he's walking away from the farmhouse, okay. It feels like a blizzard's coming up. That's fantastic. Gonna walk our way around him here. Yeah, one soda on Friday or Saturday doesn't hurt, but when you're drinking a 6-pack of soda a day, that's a little different. Or more sometimes. I mean, a 6-pack is being generous. Hello, Mr. Bear. You just stay out there, sir. Let me do my thing. I'll let you do your thing. How's that sound? The bear's like, no, I want to eat you. I want you in my belly. I'm like, no.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Well, that's where we're going right now. Come on, Will. You know what we're doing. You know the plan, sir. You know the plan, buddy. There we go. See, there's the plan right there.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
That was the plan right there, my friend. Okay, we got a cured gut. We got a cured gut. We got cured rabbit hides. And we have some almost cured deer hides. Got a torch that's ruined. And we've got some books we can drop. Hey, Evangelist, how you doing? Well, and I think, Prim, that holds true for anything. Too much water. If you have too much water, it can be bad for you. I mean, you know, too much of anything is bad for you. I want to go check for that other bedroll. I'm gonna leave the hammer here for the moment. Let's see what else can we leave here. I'll read that book. I'll rip that apart tonight. What do we got in here? Some feathers. Oh, we actually found an arrow shaft. Isn't that awesome? I'll put some more feathers in here. I'm gonna put these, couple of that in there. I'm gonna put these in here. I'm gonna drop all these sticks in front of the fireplace. I'm gonna drop the reclaimed wood here. Gonna drop the cedar. How much cedar do we have? Oh my god, look at all that cedar we got. That is a lot of cedar. 13 cedar. Holy crap, that's a lot of cedar. Throw one of these books in here too. Alright, let's head upstairs and get some rest. We're gonna have to cook a little bit of food because we don't have a whole lot of edibles left. I'm gonna eat that. I'll eat my box of crackers. Hey, Laka, hello on YouTube as well as Twitch. How you doing? Actually, you know what we could do? Let's just sleep for like 2 hours, and then we'll get up and we'll cook a little bit of food. Yeah, it's a nice blizzard outside. We got a lot of fuel downstairs, so it's like, I'll cook some food. We ain't gonna take all that fuel with us. Yeah, but with any sugar, any amount's bad for you, so if you're not really the same. Well, I'm gonna have some sugar one way or the other. I just am gonna control what I'm just gonna control it, no strings. I'm not a person who just cuts things out completely. I've never been like that. I know myself well enough that I know I will never ever be like that. So I will enjoy some sugary stuff every once in a while, and that's just the way it is. I'm never an absolutist who goes, I'm just gonna completely cut this out. Well, except with alcohol, I did that, but that was more just my body not wanting it anymore. Can you use ruined items for frontier cooking? I know you can use ruined oats. Yes, you can, Evangelist. Yes, you can. But I would never advocate for somebody, you know, to you know, not do something or do something, you know, based on an absolute. I mean, yes, all, you know, sugar's not, I mean, honestly though, let's be honest, it's not sugar that's bad for you. It's processed sugar that's bad for you. It's the corn syrup sugars and that sort of stuff that's really bad for you. So we need some of all that stuff. We need some of all that stuff, in my opinion. But yes, the sugar is definitely something that the processed sugars especially are definitely something that need to be. You know, look at a lot of countries that don't use processed sugars. There's some that don't use high fructose corn syrup at all. Some of them, I think, haven't some countries even like banned the use of high fructose corn syrup? I think some of them have, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's throw a little bit of birch bark down there. Let's get a little water going back here. There we go. Let's get a little more. Oh, we got no more water for teas or anything. Oh, we don't have more water for teas or anything. But yeah, I mean, I would never cut it out completely. But you know, for me, it's all about moderation. I've always had a hard time moderating the stuff that I eat. So if I can get a little moderation in, it goes a long ways for me. So, because I know myself, I'm gonna have some of that. I know I'm gonna have some of that one way or the other. I ain't gonna lie to myself. I enjoy myself a little bit of sugar here and there, you know? Yum, yum. I've always had a personality, though, that's very, I don't want to say obsessive compulsive, but I tend to overindulge, let's just say. I tend to overindulge in things, and that's dangerous. And that is very, very dangerous. All right, that's 27 minutes till boiled. Let's go ahead and boil up a little more water here. 30 minutes till that's done. That means that's boiled now. Let's cook ourselves a porridge. Yum, yum. But believe me, you don't want to come to me for diet advice. No. I can only tell you what works for me. And what works for me is a little bit of moderation here and there, which, believe me, has been a struggle all my life. All my life I've struggled with moderating my diet. Okay, let's cook one last pancake for the morning. That'll be our pancake for the morning. And we'll cook a porridge as well for the morning. So we'll have porridge and pancakes for the morning. Doesn't that sound delicious? Porridge and pancakes. There's the pancakes for the morning. We could make a little bannock, but I don't want to. We can make a little coffee for the morning too. Let's make a little coffee. There we go. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying there, on the sugars no strings. I get what you're saying, and you know, and if it really affects you a lot, I say cut it out completely if you can. You know, especially the processed stuff. You want to cut the processed stuff out as much as you possibly can. That stuff is pure poison. Unfortunately, it's in everything. It's in everything. They put it in everything. I have a mind to play on version 1.0 Wintermute episode 1. Something's making me feel really tired. My 84-year-old neighbor drinks 1 Coke a day instead of coffee. There you go. I mean, technically the caffeine from coffee is not good for us. I mean, it's an artificial stimulant. I try to keep all sorts of addiction away from me, but it's really hard because it's everywhere. Yeah, it is. It is very hard. It's very hard, no strings. I tip my hat to you because yeah, it is difficult to do. All right, let's eat our pancakes and our early morning porridge. Yum 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 yum. We got 5 more porridges and 2 more sets of pancakes we can make because it takes 0.5 of this and it takes 0.1 of that. So we got 7 more that we can cook. We got 2 boxes of crackers now, which is really cool. I got a whole bunch of salt on me for some reason or another. For some reason or another, I got a whole bunch of salt on me. It's salty in here, isn't it? But hi, Kenneth. How you doing, buddy? How's it going this morning? We're going to try to find our way downstairs. Is it really another storm? There's the windows to the living room. Here's the windows to the kitchen. Is it really a storm outside? No. No. Oh, come on, Pleasant Valley. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, read a book. Might as well. Well, we read the book. Didn't make a difference. It's still storming outside. But at least we got a stay on target book done. All right, we got rabbit pelts, cured gut, cured, and cured. That one's almost cured. We got a cured deer hide. There we go.
Stop me.
Tiptoeing tulip, how you doing? Let's see. What do we need? We need some rabbit mittens. I guess we're gonna go craft some rabbit mittens. Because why not? Going good. Just bought some locally grown corn that I'm cooking up now. Yum. That's I think that's one thing I will say is if you have the ability, it's great to hit your local farmer's market because your local farmer's market will have a lot of good stuff, locally grown. A lot of them don't use, you know, pesticides and all that sort of stuff. They do use probably some, but a lot of them don't. So rabbit skin hat or gloves. Well, we have 2 wool toques, so I think the gloves are more important at this stage. think the gloves are more important at this stage, because we could make either, but the gloves I think will have a greater benefit to us as far as warmth goes. As far as warmth goes, the gloves will be a lot better for us, so. There we go. We can throw the broken sewing kit in here. Bye-bye. We can now wear our rabbit skin gloves. Heritage cord is nice to find as well. You can grind it into flour, make some tasty tortillas. Oh, really? Do we have another blizzard now? Oh, that would just be, like, hilariously horrible. I might just go and try it in the blizzard anyway. There is a blizzard. It is blizzard. Another freaking blizzard. I read to harvest in that little outdoor area off the kitchen. It stays warm, and I think it's considered outside. Unfortunately, me for Florida, it doesn't protect you from cabin fever. It doesn't. It unfortunately, it's like the mountaineer's hut. It's outside, yet it's inside. So you get no protection there from it, unfortunately. It sucks. I guess we'll just break down some stuff here. Oh, the storm just sucks ass. Cured and cured. Now, I think with 2 deer hides, all we can make is the... I think all we can make with that is the deer skin... Yeah, we can only make the deer skin boots. We can't make the pants. And I really need the pants, not the boots. I have trail boots, which aren't horrible. They aren't great, but they aren't horrible. Such a pleasant valley, exactly. Such a pleasant valley. It is truly a pleasant valley. Well, it's time to cook dinner. Where's my book? I thought I had a book on me. I don't have a book. Where'd my book go? I probably burned it. Probably used it already. There we go. Bam. But there has been a bug, I think. If you enter the rear part of outside caves with cabin fever risk, it completely disappears and resets. I don't know about that one, but it sounds reasonable. Alright, let's get some water going first. Let's do half a liter in each. Should give us enough for some pancakes. Yeah, you gotta use water in pancakes. It's important, you know. You gotta make that batter nice and juicy. Hey, was that cooking 4? I think that was cooking 4, boys and girls. Was that cooking 4? Oh, cooking 3. We got cooking 3. Okay. Cooking 3. That's fine. Let's feed the fire a little bit. We'll make a little more water here. We don't have enough water here, and we're using a lot of water to make things right now. "25 minutes till boiled," alright. So cooking 5s, you can eat wolves. Yes, you can eat wolves and bear. Cooking 5s, no strings, yep. Yep, cooking 5 is the end goal for your cooking skill, because that's when you can start eating wolves and bears and stuff. Alright. Got 8 liters of water. That's great news. And oh, and by the way, the storm has passed. So you know what we're gonna do? Because I'm not afraid. We're gonna go out and look and see if that bedroll's out there. That way we can just leave here tomorrow if it's not. We're just gonna go. I've traveled a lot. We traveled a lot during our Endless Night game. So I'm not as afraid as I used to be. Unless, of course, the bear is out here. Then we'll be afraid. Stay on target. Another stay on target book. Nice. That'll get our archery up. We got a note here. The memento hint showing us where the winding river... Oops, I didn't want to get back in that door. Where the cave to the winding river is. We know where the cave to the winding river is, so we don't need that. But it's being kind and showing us where it is. Alright, we'll just follow this road around here. I'll give you guys a little bit of night vision. That might help you all see a little bit better. I'm just gonna follow the road around here, and there is a cabin, or not a cabin, but an outbuilding over here that usually has some loot, can possibly have a bedroll in it. Have you ever got all the cairns? No, I've never spent my time on that, Evangelist. It just, to me, it doesn't hold any interest. It seems like that's something I do offline, possibly, but I'd never do it online. It just seems like a very laborious, long, boring task. Been a long time since I played Long Dark. Can't even eat bears until cooking 5. I forgot that. Yes, the bears are poison to you. There's a little outbuilding over there. Yeah, and there's like 165 cairns in the game or something like that. I know that out there's a list of where they all are if you wanted to track them all down and do that. I just never had the gumption or drive to do it. It seemed, I mean, I've done a lot of laborious tasks in the game, but that even seemed a little laborious for me. Nope, no bedroll here, just a book. No bedroll, just a book. Didn't even really get any of that good loot there. There's sometimes some pretty good loot there, but there wasn't even good loot there this time. A boo. A boo. It's actually warm out here right now. With our torch, it's positive 5 degrees. Nice and toasty, exactly. No arrows down. I like that. I like that kind of weather. I like it a lot. I remember warm days like this. I would cut firewood. Yep, it is. If you get a warm day, if you get a warm time like this, it is definitely a great time to cut firewood. Now, since it's nighttime, we'd have to have a fire going next to it because we can't use our tools in the dark. Oh well, actually, we're out in the dark, so I guess we could. Or we're outside, so I guess we could since we're outside. I still would want a fire though, because I'm afraid the wolves would come up and gank me while I was doing it. Because the wolves are like that. They get a little testy when you encroach upon their territory. I know, testy wolves, who would have thought? Alright. We'll sleep here tonight, and then we're going to head up to the Signal Hill. And from there, we'll head off into Mystery Lake. We'll hopefully get some birch and maple. And a few other things like that on the way. Because we have a hacksaw now. Now we just need to get some birch and maple and get that curing. Boop. And hopefully it's not a blizzard again tomorrow. Cross our fingers. No, I don't want to hear the windy sounds. No. No windy McDindies out there. Okay.
Could use a drink.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get you a drink. Don't worry about it, bud. You are covered. Okay, so we need to grab our guts, our shaft. Hey now. Our feathers. I'm gonna grab those couple pieces of metal too. Gotta grab our heavy hammer. That puts us at 35. All these books I've either read or I don't care about. What do we got for fuel? We got some sticks. I'm gonna drop most of the sticks here. This would be a pile for the future if we ever came back here. I think we're good to go. Got some cedar and some coal on us. I can drop the I'll drop the reclaimed wood. I think we're good. We got some water on us too, right? We got 2 liters of water on us. I don't need either of those medicines. Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything before we go. Check this cabinet one more time. Oh, I don't need both those books. I only need one. We got some cloth on us. I can break that torch down. I'm gonna eat a good morning. I'm gonna eat a good morning box of crackers. I'm gonna take all this salt with me. I probably won't take it all the way with me, but use salt for, you know, a lot of stuff when you start doing ptarmigans and stuff, so. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. Oh, it's a nice sunshiny day. Remember the days when you could come out here and there'd be a can of dog food in the doghouse for you? I mean, you know, I don't know how that dog was expected to open his own dog food, but at least the owner was thinking about him, you know? The owner was like, well, I'll leave a can of dog food there. Maybe they'll be able to do something with it. I'm gonna grab my sticks that I dropped out here.
Too much stuff to carry.
I know it is, my friend. You know what we're going to do while we're out here? Let's go ahead. I bet we could get a Maglin's fire going here. Yes, we can. I'm just gonna use a stick. We'll just make a Maglin's fire. That way we can light a torch off of it. And that way we don't have to waste a match. Saving matches. Conservation, my friends. Conservation.
That did it.
I don't know if this torch will last, but, you know, at least we'll have a torch, so. We're gonna actually head down the road here to the long curve, and then we'll go up to the, we'll go up because not only do we avoid the bear that's over there, and the wolves that are on the way up there, but this way we also have a chance to get some birch down here, because there's a little stand of birch that spawns down here that we can try to get. So there's a goal to this, and right now it's only -7 out. It's actually pretty warm, surprisingly. There's not, well, there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's pretty warm, actually, for being early in the day. I mean, I will say we have a pretty impressive 15-degree warmth bonus going on right now. We've gotten some pretty nice clothing, including that nice Mackinac jacket that we pulled out of the barn. Pulled that out of a locker in the barn, which is really nice. Such streamer loot, I know. By the way, I met a really nice gal named Sarah. I think her name was Sarah last night while I was driving. She used to stream on Twitch as well for a couple of years. Really nice gal to talk to. Her and I don't know if it was her boyfriend, but the guy she was with, they were very nice rides. So we talked about Twitch and all that stuff. So Sarah, if you're out there watching, hi. Hi, I was your driver last night. I don't see the birch here, unfortunately. That makes me a little sad. Oh, there it is, right up there. Perfect. Let's go grab these cattails here, because there are some cattails that spawn down here. There they are. I meet the most interesting people when driving, so... I'm going to keep a couple of the cattail heads because we are getting a little low on tinder. And although there's probably nothing in it, we're going to go down here and look at the car. Just to say we did it. There's a body down at the very end. Let's go down to the body first and then we'll swing back by the car. The long curve. It's like the long con, but it's a long curve. Sometimes this body will have, like, a scarf or matches or something on it. He's not a body that I usually check, but sometimes he'll have something on him. Now he'll have a torch at him. Oh, look, he has a torch right there. That's probably 100% torch would be my guess. 100% torch, yep. 100% torch. That was nice. Nothing on the body itself. Nothing in the bag. He's got a couple feathers, so that's always cool. And we got 100% torch off him. And we don't have to make. And we got some rose hips here, too. Very cool. And yes, it is very bright. I do not have the night filter on it. It's just very bright in the game right now. Especially since we're day walkers with the torch. We're day walking with the torch, so... Hey, Alex Life, cheers to you, my friend. How are you doing today? Yes, we're snowblind. We look down at the snow, we're completely snowblind. That hurt my eyes a little bit. I know it probably hurt yours too. I won't do that again. Go to Blackrock? No. We're oh, there. Hey, look, there's another battery. I think that's the second battery we found in the zone. Of course, I have no need for the batteries, but we found 2 batteries now. By the way, if you ever are in desperate need, you can always sleep in a car. Even if you don't have a bedroll, you can always sleep in a car. Just be very careful, because it can get very cold in a car if the weather shifts on you. It's usually best if you're going to do that, try to build a fire outside of the car that'll warm you while you're in the car. Because it will warm you if you're in the car if there's a fire burning outside. Now again, the fire can get blown out very easily because it's outside and it's unprotected. The car just has a bed. It has a sleeping function in it. You don't need a bedroll if you want to sleep in a car or a truck. They just have an automatic. It's like a. I think it's only like a 3-degree bedroll, maybe a 2-degree bedroll. It's sort of like the pre-made beds you can find in caves sometimes. It's that sort of warmth, so it's not great. But you can do it. It's just very risky. It's very risky to do it because, especially on Interloper, if a storm comes up, you can die. Yeah, that was a nice little stand of birch right there. That's 15 arrows right there. And we already have an arrow shaft on us that we actually found. We found an arrow shaft. Now, there is a possibility of a maple being up top here, too. So, that's going to be nice if we can find that. Let's go ahead and get another torch out. This will be our 100%er. So yeah, we actually have 16 arrows worth of materials right now. We just got to get the birch cured. That's the trick. There can be wolves coming up this here, so we need a knife to craft the arrows, yeah. So we do have to make a forge run. Kind of cutting up the hill because I figured that way I could avoid possibly some of the wolves. Maybe. Is that a... Wait, is that a ptarmigan? Hey, there's the maple. Do I have any ptarmigan down yet? I have no ptarmigan down. There's our maple forest. Huzzah! We've now got a maple, boys and girls. We got everything we need. We got a maple. We got some birch. We'll probably get like 2 to 3 more maple in the winding river, and we'll get a few more birch in the ravine. So yeah, we got the maple, J-Car. That's a great place to find a maple. It's not always there. It's not 100% that you're going to find it there all the time, but it has a very high likelihood of being there. We're going to get a little food here as well. A little food here from the deer. We can also pick his feathers up. We can get another hide. We're 1 hide away from having the deerskin boots. That's why you ask nicely, yes. You must always ask nicely. If you don't ask nicely, the game will go no.
That did it.
That did it. Throw coal on there. A few sticks on there. Grab these feathers real quick. Wow, 1.8 kilos on him. Nice! You know what we can make? You know what we can make, boys and girls? We can make ourselves some deer... we can make ourselves some venison pies. Venison pies, baby! I won't make a lot of them, but we can make some venison pies now. Oh, look at that venison pie right there. Yeah, let's go! Yum, yum. I do need to cook some of the venison just up because I need to have a little bit of food on me too. But yes, this will be our deerskin boots here. Our pants, sorry, pants. This will be our deerskin pants. We don't need the boots. Well, we need boots as well, but we don't need them at the moment. Let's put it that way. Take both guts. Yeah, pants first, because all we have right now are jeans. At least with our boots, we have the trail boots. They aren't trail boots, in my opinion, are not the best boots, but at least they're something. Oh, you gotta be friggin' kidding me. Oh my god. I had the guts on me, so the bear was coming. The bear was coming. Yep, that's what I get for having the stank on me. Hey, carcass harvesting too.
Something's gotta go.
We're running. Get inside before the bear smells us again. Oh, hey, wow. It does still spawn up here. Oh my god, you know how long it has been since I got the pry bar here? You know how long it's been since I got a pry bar up here at this place? Oh my gosh, it has been forever. Forever and a day. That's crazy. The pry bar actually spawned for us. That is awesome news. I like that. Okay. Let's drop the birch and the maple. Fresh deer hide. A couple of guts. There we go. Get all that down. Woo! That was a butt clenching moment there, my friends. I was clenching a little bit on that. Oh my god. But yeah, Waka, the pants first for sure. Yep. I didn't, you know, I always forget that the bear wanders up this direction. I always forget about that. I always, oh, with a worn baseball cap? Okay, see, here's the flare. This flare is always here. If you ever have trouble finding matches, come up here and you can get a flare. There's a couple places that flares are kind of guaranteed. This is one of them. There's also a flare that is guaranteed in Forlorn Muskeg at the Poacher's Camp. There's always a flare inside the train car there. So you can always go to Poacher's Camp and get one too. Let's get combat pants. Oh, J-Car, you are speaking my language. I'm hoping the combat pants are in there. I'm hoping they are. I'm gonna look in there last because I don't want to get my hopes up. Don't want to get my hopes up. Let's drink that soda. Where's that soda at? I know that soda wants to be drank down like crazy. Hey, Lightning Cloud, how you doing? I like it. He throws a torch. He throws a torch in such a manly fashion. We got 2 tins of coffee in here. Murder fish. Oh, they're at 80%. We're eating those. We're eating the 80% murder fish. They can't poison us. Got another wire. I'm not looking yet. We're not looking yet. We'll look over there last. All right, we aren't gonna look under the bed yet. We aren't looking under the bed yet. We're gonna look in the lockers. The Willy suspension of disbelief, my friends.
I think I can use this.
What do we got? Nothing under the bed. Well, we got combat boots, baby. We got combat boots, my friends. We got combat boots. Ain't your mama's combat boots anymore.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
I figure I'll fix it. We'll get an Aurora tonight at least. That'd be kind of cool. I think I need a couple more pieces of metal though. We are heavy, yes. Next time we say pretty please with sugar on top. Exactly. I don't know what we do with that old battery. We put the new one in. Why are you repairing it? It's a waste of scrap metal. Well, yeah, but we'll get more scrap metal. I don't have the fuses to do it. Okay, that's fine. We'll just repair. We'll put the wires in. I left my fuses down there too. I just putting the stuff in it just to do it. I don't have the metal. I don't have the metal to do it anyway. Yeah, we need 5 pieces of metal for it. I don't have 5 pieces of metal. I don't even have the fuses for it, so. There's probably another fuse in here somewhere. Usually there's enough fuses up here to repair it. Hey, there's our torch. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a little drinky poo of water. Now let's drink down some teas. Where the combat boots were, maybe?
I need to drop something.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any there. Nope, not seeing it. I did have a couple that were down at the other place, but I didn't bring them up with me, so we'll just leave them in here because I don't care. Boop boop, bye bye. All right, we need to put on these combat boots. We need to rip apart these boots. We need to harvest those up. Combat boots, baby. They're at 80%. I'm not going to bother repairing them right now. We also need to rip up this baseball hat. Get a little cloth from that. Nice. Nice. All right, we do have some extra torches on us, and we actually have an extra pry bar. And we got 2 can openers we can tear down for metal as well. Because I got cooking 3 now. I don't need to worry about losing calories due to smashing open cans. And we don't have any cans to smash open anyway, so who cares? We're doing a breakdown session right now, boys and girls. That's what we're doing. The can openers are great for getting pieces of metal. They don't take long to break down. They only take, what, 15 minutes to break down? You get a piece of metal off of it. Pretty nice. The extra pry bars are nice to break down as well. You get 2 pieces of metal in 30 minutes, so it's about the same as a can opener. Because you get twice the metal, twice the time. Pretty nice. Oh, I have another wire on me, too. Let's throw that. Let's throw the, let's throw this wire in here. Bye-bye, wire. You're a bird on the wire. Okay, We got those to prepare. We got lots of guts. That's awesome. I don't have anything. I don't have a lantern yet, which makes me sad. Let's go ahead. Read that for a few hours. At least until we get tired or thirsty. One or the other. What other food did we get? We did get a can of tomato soup. I'm gonna eat that down. I'll save a little bitty bite to cook later on. There we go. We got a little piece to cook up later on. Hey, DSP, how you doing? Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day today. DSP, I always think Darkside Phil. But see, I also think Dyson Sphere Program. So I'm of 2 minds on your name. I come up with different things every time I see it. Dyson Sphere Program, Darkside Phil. You know, it's just what it is. But Tylea, how are you doing today on the Twitch side? I hope you're having a good one. Hope everything is going well for you. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. Having a decent day, you know. It's just, you know, we started the stream here a little bit ago. We got some Long Dark this morning. We got a little bit of Planet Crafter. Well, we got Long Dark this afternoon. We got Planet Crafter this evening, and we might delve back into our insane difficulty run on. Do I need the guts? That's the question. I'm already gonna have the pies on me. Do I need the guts as well? Yes, I do. And we're gonna probably delve back into our insane difficulty 7 Days to Die a little bit later this evening for maybe just a couple hours.
This gear.
Let's eat a venison pie. I'm battling a migraine headache. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Those suck. Can we make a Maglin's fire? Let's see. Nope, no chance of a Maglin's fire. I figured if we could, we'd light the torch off of that. But we can't, so we won't. I heard the bear. I heard the bear. He was right out there. Your second day with it? Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Tylea. That sucks. Yeah, get some rest, darling. I'm gonna get the flare out. I'm not sure if we can get a. I'm pretty sure we cannot get a. I'm pretty sure we can't get a torch lit in this weather. Yeah, the bear was up there somewhere. Is there any way to scare the bear away? Not really. The flare, if you shoot him with a flare gun in the head, he'll run away. That's about the only way to actually scare a bear. Is shoot him with a flare gun in the face. Other than that, no. Other than that, he's coming for you. We got another deer up here. We can stop and grab this deer real quick. I don't know if we can get a fire started by him, though. That's the only trick. We'll drop all of our smelly stuff here so we don't attract too much attention to ourselves. Okay, we could start a fire there. I don't know if it'll reach warmth-wise over to the other side, though. That's the only thing. I'm not sure. Can we just start it out here? No, it's too windy to start it there. Okay. Hug, not thug. Also chugging cold water. Because I can thug though. You can thug? Okay. How you doing, Nanoplays? I hope you're having a good one. Sometimes I think Hinterland was trying to make a potato gun instead of a flare gun when creating the audio files.
Come on.
Maybe. It's possible.
It worked.
Throw cedar. A few of our sticks on there. Or did we? I think I put a coal on there, right? Get the little bit of meat off of him that he's got. A slingshot would be nice. Yes, it would.
Too much stuff to carry.
We're just gonna make that, cook that up. I'm just gonna take the hide on this one. I'm not even gonna bother with the guts. I like how as the deer becomes thawed out, it's no longer covered in stuff. Did I check this body? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, and there goes our fire. As the wind just blew it out. I don't know if the wind's gonna blow our torch out too, but we'll see. See if we can get in the cave here. Yep, it blew our torch out as well. Summon a lich. Murder fish again! Wow, they love giving me the murder fish, don't they? I'm gonna check over here for a little bit of birch and maple.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Just to see if it's over here. Hey, there's a cairn. A dirt path well worn in by children with bad imaginations. Yes, there's a maples and birch over here. Both of them are over here, as a matter of fact. Last time we didn't have either of them. This time we have both of them. Pretty cool. That's why checking always is a good thing. Yeah, we got both the birch and the maple this time. That's awesome. That means we can start working ourselves towards the travois as well. I stood on a stone and threw a flare in his face and it ran away. Well, sometimes, Mr. Man, if you are in a place where the bear cannot access, like if you can jump your way onto a stone that there's no way for the bear to path onto, once he does his little roar animation and starts to charge you, he'll find that he can't get to you and he'll break and run away. And so that is one way to get the bear to break away from you, is to basically force him to do it. I wish Lightning Cloud, they would just sell off those, they would sell off the quotes, they would auction them off to people who want to put quotes on them. It'd be a great way for them to raise a little money. They could donate that money to charity, so there's no conflict of, you know, oh, they're getting extra money for this. But they could, like, do a charity thing where they auction off those cairns or sell them off and be like, all the proceeds from the cairns go to XYZ charity. That would be super duper cool if they did that. And then all the cairns could have, like, messages on them, you know? They could all have a message on them, which would be super neat. Because right now it kind of sucks that there's no messages on some of the cairns. It kind of annoys me, let's just be honest. All right, we're going for the cave, boys and girls. Drink our water. Let's eat our pie, so we remain unburdened. And off we go. But yeah, I wish they would do something with that too. I think it would be appropriate of them to message all of the people that officially have the right to write a message on the cairn. They should message all of them and say, hey, we need to hear back from you within the next 60 or 90 days or whatever. So within the next 90 days, we need to hear back from you if you want to leave a message on your cairn. If not, we're going to auction them off. We're going to auction the message part. They can still leave the backer information on there. Say, hey, this cairn is honor of backer number 55725, whatever. But we're going to auction your message off or make it some sort of merch store contest or something. Wow, wow. We're going to do something, and we're going to let somebody else put a message on it. And I think that would totally be fine. Of course, they'd have to run it up legal and see, you know, see what the legal department says about it. Because I'm sure there's some legality. I'm sure there's some legality to it that they were, that back when the Kickstarter was going, they were promised their own cairn in the game that they had the exclusive rights to leaving a message on. So I'm sure there's something legally that has to be done, but I think they could probably do it if they went about it the right way. Yeah, or like a contest with their merch store. Well, if they ever get their merch store back up, am I right, Marley? If they ever get the merch store going again, that would be fabulous. Since they don't have their merch store going right now, it's like, aw. We're a wee bit on the chilly side, but that's okay. Do we have a body over here today? No, we do not. Okay. All right, here we go.
Too heavy.
Too heavy. Well, you're not too heavy. You're just a little heavy. Its story is not yet written. If I got a cairn, I would just put on it, its story is not yet written. I'd put that on there just as a joke. I'd be like, no, its story's not yet written. Kaplan's cairn. Time to overload on coal, ho, you know it, J-Car. Why do you think I ate my my unburdened pie before we came in here? So we can get overloaded on coal. Grief Point cairn. Its story is not yet written. You gotta remember, it's got 3 dots, so if I ever get a cairn, if I'm ever able to put anything on a cairn, I'll put it, its story is not yet written, ... Okay, let's drop all this stuff here. Drop that, drop all those. Drop that. Drop that. Drop those, there we go. So we are gonna harvest up Mr. Deer here. Mr. Deer. I'm gonna come back for him. He's already starting to thaw, so I could wait. I could wait for him to get down. Once you interact, once you kind of look at him, or once you're here, he actually starts to thaw. He's frozen for some reason. He's frozen when you come in, and then he starts to thaw out. Its story is not yet written. Its story is not yet written. Well, write the damn stories. Hashtag troll torch Atheenon. Backer 11. This story is not yet written. I would never do anything like that. Would I? Would I? Nah. I'd be a good boy. Alright, let's go back to the deer. We'll get him harvested up, grab his hide and his guts, because we might as well. I mean, with this one, I don't really have to worry about a fire getting blown out or any of that sort of stuff. So, did we touch this one? I love you 10 times. It's Evangeline's cairn. I love you 10 times. This story ended. This story has ended. Its story is not yet written. Its story has ended. Holy crap, that went a long ways. Alright, let's get a little fire going here just to, we got plenty of fuel for it. Plenty of fuel. The story was written, or is this story ended?
Come on.
Alright, Tylee, I hope you feel better. Get some rest. Get some rest, Tylee. I hope you feel better soon, darling. So sorry you're having such a rough day. How much coal do you need to bring to the forge? You really only need to bring 4 pieces of coal to the forge. I mean, ultimately. As long as you can get the forge up to 70 degrees. As long as you can get up to 70 degrees centigrade. It only takes 4 pieces of coal to get it up to where you need it to be. Venison pie. I usually bring as much as I can carry, to be honest. Just because I always feel like I never have enough fuel. And so I will bring as much as I can, but you really only need to bring 4 pieces of coal when it comes right down to it. But then you have to break down some boxes and stuff around the forge and get it built up to a point where it's at 70 degrees. The coal basically makes it super fast. Yummy yum, some more pies. We got more pies, boys and girls. All right, let's take his guts. How long do we have on the fire here? 58 minutes. Let's add a little more time to it. There we go. I spent like 48 hours without sleep when I go. I usually will just forge through the rest. That's for sure. Hey Brian, how's it going? All right, let's make ourselves the porridge, and I think we'll make ourselves our final pancake. Can I not make pancakes, or do I not have enough water? Oh, I don't have any maple syrup left. Aww. Aww. That makes me sad. I can make rosehip pies. Nah, I only have 0.35 flour left. I'm gonna save that. We'll eat our porridges down. Do you know how many hours you need to spend indoors to get cabin fever? Well, it's a certain number of days, actually. So basically, cabin fever is always looking at your 6 days that you've had previously. And if in that 6-day period you've spent more time indoors than outdoors, it'll trigger the cabin fever risk for you. So it's a more extensive period of time. It's not a number of hours, actually. That's why it's always good to try to balance your time indoors and outdoors, because then you can hopefully avoid that. Sometimes it's unavoidable though. When you're doing a big crafting project or something, if you're doing a big crafting project, like say you're making a bearskin coat, you're probably going to be spending a lot of time indoors. So if you're crafting a bearskin coat, or a moose hide coat, or even a wolfskin coat, my best advice is to find a crafting table where you can craft, and then there's a place somewhere outside that you can sleep. Because if you can balance the daytime crafting with the nighttime sleeping, then you'll be able to balance it out. And there's no difference. Cabin fever works the same on every difficulty level. There's not, as far as I know, there's no difference between cabin fever on a lower difficulty level and cabin fever on a higher difficulty level as far as how it ticks off. As far as how it, comes about. Yeah, and if you're in Ash Canyon, you can craft outside. Yep, there you go. If you can craft outside, that's the best thing you can do. Got lots of cups of coffee. We'll drink a cup of coffee. I'm gonna pass by that stick because I want to grab this coal, and it's probably gonna put us overweight.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yep, that put us overweight. I figured it probably would. Hey, Clay Knight, how you doing? Hello, hello. 2 to 5 every weekday? What do you mean? What do you mean, Clay Knight? Oh, as far as Long Dark goes? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I will be gone this weekend. I'll be gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this weekend I won't be streaming, but yes, Long Dark Clay Knight is usually, it's usually noon to 3 Pacific, which is 3 to 6 Eastern time. So I don't know where you fall in that. It sounds like you might be on Central Time or something like that. Central or Mountain or something, one of them other times, Lots of time zones all over the place. Got lots of time zones in the Americas. In the Americas! You meant Long Dark streaming. Okay, yes. You are correct, sir. You're on Central. There you go. So yes, it'd be 2 to 5 every weekday. Monday, well, except for Wednesdays. I usually take Wednesdays off. Now, this week I'm actually streaming tomorrow because I'm not going to be streaming on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And also this week we do have one variation to that. Every other Thursday, I don't stream Long Dark and my normal games because I have a D&D group that I game with, and we stream our D&D session on every other Thursday. So there is a slight little difference there as well. So that is the only other variation that goes into that. And then I do it on the weekends as well. So on the weekends we do it as well on Saturday and Sunday. But not this Saturday and Sunday. All these caveats. There's the schedule on Twitch right there if you want to go check it out. That's the schedule for this week. And then you can always go forward and look at next week if you want to as well. I think the schedule for the... Hey, Eugene, how you doing? I think the schedule for next week might be up to date. I'd have to look. But how you doing, Eugene? How's it going, buddy? But welcome in, by the way, Clay Knight. How you doing, Eugene? How's it going, buddy? But glad to see you. Let's see. Let's look at my schedule here for. So I think I got this week all figured out. Yeah, I got this week all done. Next week, yeah, 7 days Planet Crafter. Try out Thursdays, Long Dark. 7 Days to Die. Long Dark. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we got the schedule is actually all up to date for next week as well, so that's good. That's good. The schedule's something I always have to stay on top of. I love it. Favorite stream watching as of late. Always enjoy watching you play. Aw, thanks so much, Clay. I appreciate it. If you got any questions at all, feel free to ask. I mean, even if you think, oh, everybody probably knows this already. You know what? There's lots of stuff that people don't know. You'd be surprised by the number of things that, that are kind of like people would think is common knowledge. But there'd be people out there who probably are wondering about the same thing. So, always feel free to ask questions, even if you... I've always said there's no such thing as a dumb question, and I will always be more than happy to reiterate things as many times as people want me to. So, because somebody may be wondering about it. Somebody else is probably in chat wondering the exact same thing that you're thinking of, so... He taught me this game. Aww. All good, brother. On my newest Loper run, day 71, found only 3 whetstones. Whetstones, Eugene, I think they lowered the spawn rate on whetstones, to be honest. I've not found as many whetstones as I used to either. And maybe that's on purpose. Maybe they lowered the whetstone spawn rate. Just because you now have the milling machines available. You can always make another forge run if you want. Maybe they wanted to make people have to do more forge runs or something. I don't know. I've found that I've been running out of whetstones a lot quicker than I used to. Because it used to be I would have whetstones well into the 500s, day 500 or so of the game. And now it seems like by day, 150, 200, I'm out. And I'm having, I'm going, well, now I need to make more stuff. Might be a new Maglen spawn. Nice. Well, I'm hoping we get the bedroll spawn over here. If we don't, we're gonna use the world's greatest cave. This is the world's greatest cave here in the Winding River, by the way, boys and girls. The world's greatest cave because it allows you to build a snow shelter and have a fire at the same time. The fire will never get blown out, and you can snow shelter down here if you want to. It's the only cave in the game that I know of that allows you to do this. So. Behind the pillow on the bunk bed in the camp office. Ooh. I'll have to look there when we go there, Eugene. I mean, we don't need a mag lens at this point. We have one. But it's never bad to have a second one. Just in case I get foolish and, forget mine somewhere or something. There's one dumb question, the one you don't ask. That is true. That is true. Yeah, they've gotten kind of sneaky with some of the loot hides, Eugene. They really, truly have. They tucked it in cheekily. They were like, let's tuck in our maglens right under the pillow. Right under the pillow. Oh, we're so heavy. That's okay, we got tons of fuel on us, which we need. We need the fuel so we can sleep here tonight. Bippity bop. I need a new torch too. So the torch walking, for most of you, you already know this. Torch walking is a very important part of your early survival game. Mainly because it has multiple purposes. Number one, it conserves matches. As long as you can walk with a torch from place to place, you can start a new fire and not have to expend another match, which matches are kind of rare in the early game, and match conservation is something you always want to be aware of. You don't need to be overly protective of it, but you do need to be aware of it. And why not go to the trailers by the dam? Because then I'd want to, because Jordo, then I'd want to loot the entire Carter Hydro Dam and I'm already overweight, and I'm tired, and I don't wanna. And I don't wanna. Because then I'd want to loot the whole dam, and it'd just be bad. But the torch, the lit torch also, so it gives you good fire from place to place. It also provides you 3 degrees warmth. So you get a little warmth from having the lit torch on you, which is super nice. The other advantage it has is that it allows you to fend off wolves early in the game. Is that matches I see right there? Yes, it is. And a can of peaches. I'm gonna eat lots of peaches. Alright. I'm moving to the country, boys and girls. But the other advantage it gives you is that if you come across a wolf, if you automatically get your weapon out by hitting the 2 key, you can drop the torch at your feet, and then you can fend off the wolf. He'll charge at you, but he won't charge over the torch, which is really nice. Okay, so we can build the shelter right there, which means I want to put the fire right here. Plus, I'd be halfway through the dam without a bedroll and the Aurora would hit. That's probably too... J-Car, more... Jordo's question... back to Jordo's question about why I don't go to the trailers by the dam. It has more to do with I would just be too tempted to loot the whole dam. I'd be tempted to loot the whole damn thing. And that would just be wrong. Alright. See, look at that. Look at that. You can just put the you can put the freaking snow shelter right inside the cave. How lovely is that? So if you ever have an issue where we have no bedroll, just come inside the cave. This fire will never ever get blown out. You don't have to worry about it. You can cook from inside your snow shelter. You can add fuel to the fire from the snow shelter. Cook us up a little porridge. We're a little hungry. We'll cook a little porridge while we're in. Oh, you know what I need to do also? I like that the game doesn't eject you into the fire anymore. Wow, we have that much birch and maple. Wow. So yeah, this is the greatest cave in the world. You can build a snow shelter in here. The fire will never get blown out. It never ever will be blown out because it's completely protected from the wind. It's the only cave in the game that I know that allows you to do it. Make up another porridge. Let's drop that can of peaches here. Actually, you know what? That peaches is in really low shape. We could do roulette and see. We could do a little food roulette. But yeah, this is I love this cave. This is my favorite cave. It's my favorite. I love it. Let's go ahead and cook up the can of peaches here. And let's do a little more water in there. Throw another piece of coal on there. And this also counts as an outdoor fire, so the fire lasts for a long time. I went to visit Secret Tree last night. Secret Tree is amazing. Secret Tree is my favorite tree in the world. Okay, we didn't get food poisoning there.
Feeling so drained.
I know you are, buddy. But we got to get this water. There we go. And the fire still has 9 hours and 11 minutes on it. It is an outdoor fire, so we should be good for the entire night, for all 10 hours. There we go. Let's sleep. Let's do the 10. I'm more worried that our fire will go out, but it should be okay. It is an outdoor fire, so. Oh, it did go out. It went out at the very last minute, but we're still warm in here. We're still warm. It's everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. It's a little chilly out this morning. Oh, is it still nighttime? No, it's morning. It's morning. So we're gonna go up the hill here. You come out of that cave and you go up this hill. There's a little area that has a couple of maples in it. It can have, I think, usually it's 1 to 3 maples that it has up here. So we're gonna go check it out, see if we can get the maples up here. It looks like we got 2 today. Oh wow, there's a deer corpse up here too. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's our breakfast right there. We got breakfast up here too. Usually there's a fire pit beyond this, and it usually has a little bit of wood. Oh, there's no fire pit, but the wood's still here. We got the fur. What's a good fur? Don't know. Starting a fire. Making a fire last a long time. Repairing the heavy hammer. There you go. That's what it's good for. You're right. Yeah, but we're going back to the cave. No strings. What's our heavy hammer at? Oh, it's at 80%. We're good. I wonder if I could make a Maggie lens fire right here. Yes, I can. Why, yes, I can. Love me the mag lens, baby. Give me the mag lens, my friends. Woo! Let's go! Yep, breakfast and 1 more hide for the Travoy. Yep. And, I mean, we have enough hides now that we can make the pants no problem. Alright. Alright. Let's add another coal to it. There we go.
Freezing.
Yeah, my hammer's actually in good condition, DSP. It's at 80%. The hammer, I don't really worry about repairing the hammer very much. I very rarely ever get to the point where the hammer needs to be repaired that much. But yeah, my hammer's actually in decent shape, DSP. Yum yum. Let's cook that meat inside that. Forgot I had these pies on me, and I got those guts on me now too. Alright, let's take the hide with our hands. The pot gives your food a lot more. It gives you a lot more time to get your food off the fire. So it won't be, yeah, it's still got 25 minutes till it would be burned, so we'll just do that. He was a comment on what the fur is good for. 80% will last a long time indeed. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're up to there. Let's grab some torches. Alright, we ate our pie because we're just gonna leave. We're leaving now. It's time to go, boys and girls. Time to go. I could break down the snow shelter, but I just don't care to. You get a couple pieces of cloth and a few sticks back from it. It'll slowly but surely over time, like, go into disrepair, but...
Feels like a lot of gear.
Wow, that is... Wow, so we're actually a 1/10 of a kilo over. Let's just drink some water. There we go. Now we're under. And let's eat a couple cattails. Alright, now we can't really eat a cattail. Look at that. Our cattail, we're full up on food. Wow. Wow. Woo! We are like heavy. I can't even pick up a stick, we're that heavy. There's some cattails I want to pick up down here. I don't even know if I can pick those up. Wow, look at all the rabbits. Oh, you juicy little dirty rabbits. You must be named Jessica. That's how bad you are. I could drop a couple bad somethings. Bad torches? Oh, yeah, I could do that. They're the bad rabbits. Wait, it's gonna be fine, though. We just gotta make it to the Carter Hydro Dam. We'll use up the torches in the dam for sure. Mackinaw sleeves Mackinaw sleeves and rabbit gloves give you Santa arms. You're not lying. This one will put us overweight. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be just fine, boys and girls. It's all gonna be. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I don't know where the Wolfie is. I don't know where the Wolfies is. The Wolfies are nowhere to be seen. Wolfies are to be seen, not heard. We really don't have that many torches. We do have a couple crappy ones, though. There we go. So I will drop those. Like, I don't really have that many torches on me. I only got 7. Which is less than I usually have. Of course, if we find a bedroll up here, we'll be way overweight. Yeah, that'll be a thing. So the Winding River can have a bedroll in the cave down there or in the pipes up above us here. So hopefully the bedroll's in the pipes. I mean, we haven't found a bedroll yet, so the chances are getting better and better that we're going to find it in the next places we're looking. Because we didn't find one in Mystery Lake, or in Pleasant Valley at all. We checked all 3 of the spots. I did, DSP, I did check that place that we talked about the other day as well. I went over there and checked it. There was the only thing in there was a book. The only thing in that outbuilding was a book. So there was nothing else in there, unfortunately. So I did check that earlier today. But maybe we'll get the pipe bedroll. That'd be kind of awesome. But yeah, I didn't find a bedroll anywhere in Pleasant Valley. Not in the cave, not in the Mystic River Picnic area cave, not in that outbuilding. Now, there may be more spots for it in Pleasant Valley that I don't know about. That's very possible as well. Because believe me, I don't know where they all are. I'm going to check here in the pipe real quick. See if we got a beddy roll. Come on, bedroll. Roll the hard. No. No. Piece of cloth. You're making me sad, game. You're making me sad. You're making me sad. Sad, sad day, boys and girls.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Remember when you'd hit a certain place on the Carter Hydro Dam and it would push you outwards? You'd hit one of these corners and it would push you out. It was the scariest thing ever. You like hit this corner here and it would literally like push you almost off the dam. That was so scary. So scary. Found a Loper bedroll and PV in the cave near Thompson's between the waterfall and the bear cave once. Yes, that one up there is one that we checked. It's right there. Are you thinking of the one that's on the way over to Pensive Pond from Thompson's Crossing? If you follow the wall up there, it's right over there by Pensive Pond, or not. It's before Pensive Pond, but in that general vicinity. There we go. The one just south of the bridge. Are you talking about the forest cave? The one that's right...
Come on.
No, hey, there's the wolf. Can you go down the damn wall? Yes, you can.
It's done.
Yes, you can. Oh, near the Thompsons. Yeah, I've never seen the bedroll there before. Hey, fire starting too. Yay. More nice meats. I like the meats. Give me all the meats. Give me all your meats, my friend. I like them all. I am going to drink a cup of coffee because we are a little thirsty. And we are a little tired. Look at all that meat. You know what? That's probably worth... I'm going to cook that just like a normal piece of meat. But I'm going to prep up a venison pie with that. But yes, you can go down the wall. It's just not it's not recommended. It's very scary. It's very scary. I don't recommend you do it. Minutes, let's just get that done. We'll eat that one. I got mine in the Hunter's Blind by a PV Prepper's Hatch. That's a first for me. Yeah, I didn't even go to the Prepper's Hatch there. It might have been there. It might have been there, Eugene.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Actually, you know what? Let's build this fire up just a little bit with this fur, and then we'll grab a few. We'll grab a few torches because we need a few more for the inside. No, we aren't unburdened anymore. Let's get ourselves unburdened. Drink some water. Grab a couple more flares, or a couple more torches, a couple more flares. Grab a couple more torches, there we go. Alright, there we go. Hey, we're doing fine. We're doing fine without the bedroll, guys. It's not... You don't need a bedroll to survive in this game. It's a little... It doesn't give you as much freedom. You don't have as much freedom without the bedroll because you are very constrained on where you can go and what you can do without a bedroll. But you don't need a bedroll to survive. It just opens up a lot of opportunities you don't have... that you don't have without it. Alright, I need to go turn my AC on because it's getting muggy as crap in here today. It's not hot, it's just muggy. Okay. There we go. Turn it on. Turn it on low there. Get some air moving. Where can I find a teacher or knife in Ash Canyon? A what? A what or a what? Oh, look, there's the lockbox that we can't get a key to. Because it doesn't exist in Loper. Like, rude. You give me a lockbox and no way to open it. You almost got me to start playing Long Dark again. Well, Punchbag Bob. Welcome to it. You're welcome. That's my goal, is to get you to play Long Dark again. Everybody should be playing Long Dark. A hatchet. I don't know. I don't know where hatchets or knives spawn in there. Baseball hat. Oops, I don't want that. Baseball cap. There we go. Usually there's a toolkit over here. Yep, we got the good one too. Yeah, we got the red toolkit today. Got the quality tools. Nice. And we got a backpack. I don't usually see this backpack there. That's interesting. Was that a whetstone on the floor around the corner? We can go look real quick. What corner, Marley? Remember, I'm a little bit ahead of you in time. So, a whetstone around what corner? I mean, what corner? I guess I don't know what corner. I don't know. I don't see any whetstones. I don't see any whetstones. There's a cassette tape. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. No, if you saw a whetstone, that'd be great. Yeah. Just be very specific where you saw the whetstone. Around the corner, by the time you say around the corner, I've probably passed like 5 corners at that point. If you had said, is that a whetstone back by the cooler, then I would have been like, oh, I can go check by the cooler there. Around the corner is kind of a vague, non-descriptive way of saying it's somewhere in the past, you know? Because there is that little about 15-second delay between you and I on the stream. So around the corner, by the time I get there, it's probably been a few seconds. Oh, nothing to apologize for. It's one of those things, Marley, where as a viewer, as a streamer, I never realize how the delay affects streams versus, streamers versus the audience. Because, I would be in chat, I'd be commenting on something, and, it's something sort of like what you did, what you said, and they'd be like, oh, I'm already past there. I'm already past there. It's like, oh, I didn't realize you were that far ahead of me. And it's just something I never realized before. Yeah, so you have to be very specific. You'd be like, hey, was that a whetstone I saw by the workbench? Or a whetstone I saw by the stairs going up to the dam? Or whatever it is. I feel like your stream's pretty close to mine. It probably is. I mean, the latency can be, a lot or not so much. So, it's probably like within a few seconds, to be honest. Probably like 10 to 15 seconds at most. Hey, Ath, I'm kind of following you around this run. I found quality tools in the tractor and PV exactly where you said yesterday. Nutty, man. Now there's a whetstone. There's a whetstone right there. Look at that. See, I was keeping my eye out for whetstone since you said whetstone. I was watching for it. Well, that is awesome, Ari. I'm glad you found the quality tools over there. Oh, we found a piece of metal too. So what we're gonna do, here's the plan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go make a forge run. We're gonna leave all this birch and maple and stuff here to cure. It'll basically get a lot of weight off of us. We'll go make our forge run, and then we'll come back, and we'll forge up, we'll make up our arrows and our bow, and all that stuff, because by that time it'll all be cured. And in addition to that, all of our deer skins will be cured. Whetstone, more like wearstone. Oh, I mean herestone. Herestone! So yeah, that's sort of the plan right now, because we didn't get the birch and maple early enough that usually if I go to the forge, I like to have birch and maple with me when I go to the forge, but we didn't get it early enough to really do that, so. We're gonna let it cure here, and then we'll come back. Hey, John, how you doing? I'll swap you my spare bedroll for the whetstone. Meet you at Broken Railroad. Sounds like a deal. I'll meet you there. I'll bring 2 whetstones for you. How's that sound? I'll even sweeten the pot for you. I'll do you 2 whetstones for your 1 bedroll. We'll haggle a little bit. We are very heavy right now, boys and girls. Have I played No Man's Sky? Yes, I have played No Man's Sky. A little too chonky of a game for me. I know I see the appeal of it, but for me it was just a little more than I could handle. And honestly, after I played it a while ago. I played it, and after a while of it, it just kind of got repetitive in my mind. It was just, you kept going to planets, you get missions, I didn't find it as enjoyable, I guess, as some people do. And yeah, I know, it had a big update. I never could get into it. Maybe it's because I'm not a big science fiction guy. I'm not big into science fiction type games. I felt the same about Mass Effect. It was like, okay, it's okay. I didn't really find Mass Effect to be that great as far as the gameplay goes. The story was very good, but as far as the gameplay went, I had a lot of problems with the gameplay. But this was also coming from somebody who never played Mass Effect when it first came out. I played Mass Effect years after it was released, so for me, I was kind of like, it's kind of old stale gameplay in my mind. But that's just me. And I know I'll get a lot of hate for that. People are like, Mass Effect's the greatest game ever. Mass Effect 1 and 2 seemed pretty, they seemed to be decent games. I mean, they were interesting. But the game, I mean, if you're going into it in a 2020 mindset, if you've never played Mass Effect before, ever, and you start playing Mass Effect 1 in 2020, it's like me saying, hey, I really love Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Okay, I love that game, but it's very dated. It's very dated, and the gameplay loop is very much a product of its time, which back then was very innovative and interesting, but compared to stuff now, it was kind of meh. It's kind of meh. It's not that great. But as far as the story goes, I think the story in Mass Effect was very interesting. It was an interesting look at, it had very interesting world building as far as the how the universe is set up and everything. I found that to be fascinating. I mean, that was probably my favorite part of the game, is all the world building in that game. The gameplay itself for me was just kind of like, meh, it's okay. Fresh. But that doesn't mean that somebody can't love the game. I love Knights of the Old Republic, but I acknowledge that the gameplay is kind of stale compared to what's out there today. The gameplay is not the freshest gameplay out there. So, I'm not dogging it because of that. I'm not dogging it because of the story. I'm just dogging it as far as, like, I'm just saying it didn't appeal to me as a new game player. I can see the nostalgia that it has, though, because I have the same nostalgia. I have the same nostalgia about a lot of games, so. Oh, my torch is about to go out. No! Hey, Grim, how you doing? I love all the Mass Effects, and your points are valid. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is, like, games are very subjective as far as, like, your enjoyment out of it and what you get out of it compared to what other people get out of it. And also a lot of it has to do with the time that you played it, and and jumping into a game as a late arrival, because I was a very late arrival to playing any of those. I had a different perspective on it. So hey, another simple toolkit. We'll leave that here too. We'll leave the simple tools. And we'll leave the fancy tools.
Drop something.
Shush-a-bye. No lantern for us. Is there a hacksaw over here for us? Sometimes they hide a hacksaw right by this big old thing there. What happens if you jump into the live river in Blackrock? You die. You die. Very, 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 very simply, you die. Where's the bedroll? There's probably no bedroll in here. There's no bedroll in the dam, unfortunately. Our next best chance of getting the bedroll, we have two chances of getting the bedroll. One is in the yellow train car out on the tracks. The other's at Alan's cave, and we're gonna go check both of those tomorrow. Tonight we're gonna sleep in the trailers outside. We gotta organize our stuff though. See, this is why I didn't want to come in here. I knew I'd be searching this whole place up. I discovered an Aurora wolf in the FA Thunder Pass cave during an Aurora. Yes. There's a wolf that goes between those two. It's very scary when you don't know he's there. I didn't know he was there because the first time I went through it, he wasn't there. And then the second time I went through it, he was there. And I was like, holy crap, there's a wolf in the cave. So what? It's at 1. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing. That's the same combination I have on my luggage. 1 and then 52. Finally underweight for a little while. For a little while. Not for very long. And then 45. 1, 52, 45. There we go.
That'll come in handy.
Nice, we got a thermos out of it. I think they've moved the thermos positions around. I don't know, it just seems like they have to me. We got a can! Yay! I guess. Spaceballs 2! The quest for the search for more money. It's the merchandising, where the real money from the movie's made. We put the name on everything. Spaceballs the toilet paper. Spaceballs the flamethrower. The kids love this one. How good is the thermos? Thermoses are nice. I use them mainly for storage. I use them mainly to store my teas. They're good at keeping stuff warm for a little while. Hey, we got a candy bar. Nice. One thing I hate about the Carter Hydro Dam is you have to search the whole dam. You have to search the whole damn dam.
Just lay down.
The whole damn dam for the same amount of loot that you used to get in the thing. It's not like you get more. It's not like you get more stuff in the Carter Hydro Dam these days than you used to. You get the same amount. You get the same amount of loot, but you have to search the whole thing for it. Which is kind of annoying, to be honest. Yeah, we have this many hides. We need that travoy, baby. I need my travoy. I need my McTravoy. And yes, we have this much, Get that gut out here. Alright, we got a few guts. That's nice. Oh, my torch is almost out. We're getting low on torches. Also, was it you said you can't wear the aviator cap under the rabbit hat? Can you do that? It may be you can. I thought you could not. Maybe that's an old meta. Or maybe I was just wrong. That's always possible too. If you can, that's great. I have one more gut. And I could just be wrong. You know, that's always a possibility, too. I don't usually get the aviator cap, so... But that could truly be a thing, Grim. I need somebody to test it out for me. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. No, don't throw my torch. Don't throw the torch. Do it now. Go test it. I need you to test it out for me. I need you to tell me I'm wrong. I don't have a wife anymore to tell me I'm wrong, so I need you to tell me I'm wrong, Grim. I need you to tell me I'm wrong. She was so good at doing that too. She'd do it all the time. You're wearing that current combo currently? Nice. So you can wear the aviator cap underneath the rabbit hat? Nice. Really? Really? Seriously? You're gonna do this to me? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got a few maples here, boys and girls. Just a couple. A couple maple for us. Okay, let's get this torch lit. I hate how they changed the lighting in the Carter Hydro Dam. I think that's one of the things I hate the most. Is they changed the lighting in here, and you have to literally have a torch. You have to literally have a torch the entire freaking time. There we go. There's all our birch and maple. Oh, that one's a little off. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there's all our birch and maples and stuff. Nice. All right, let's look here. Boop-a-boop-a-doop-a-doo. You know what I miss? I miss the deer outside the Carter Hydro Dam. That makes me sad he's not there anymore. We got more of the Carter Hydro Dam to search, but I ain't got time. We're tired. We're tired.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
No, it's not. Bugger off, dude. Yeah, we gotta do a little organization. Then we gotta go back in the dam and finish looting it up. We're on day 12. We're on day 11. We found some good stands of maples though, so you know we got lucky. We got on the lucky side. Excuse me. Didn't mean to throw that. I meant to open this instead. There we go. Yeah, I found a lot of maples all next to each other. Unfortunately, we found them late in the game because we didn't have a Blah! We found them late because we didn't have a hacksaw early, which made me sad. I like that. Free matches, baby. Let's go. Give me them free matches. Whew. All right, we got a bed in here. That's nice. Got a book in here we can burn.
Too much stuff to carry.
Sometimes there'll be a can of food in here, but I don't see one today. Make me sad. Oh, we got chips. Okay, we got that. Oh, there's our can, a spray can. Stupid game. I don't want a spray can. I call the corpse that can spawn in sunken hut outside the dam. Johnny, no feathers, cause he never has any. I'd lay down right here. I would for sure lay down right here. I'll say, son, I'll lay down right here. Let's drop that. Drop those. I'll say. All right, let's check these real quick. Oh, there's my can of food down there. Little can of looks like pork and beans, maybe, from the Orange's Shoe. I'd be guessing some pork and beans for us. Yeah, there we go. And it actually has pork in it now. That used to not have pork on the ingredient list. They changed that. I think they caught enough flack about it that they were like, yeah, we better put pork in it. It was like pork. It was like porkless pork and beans. Not that pork and beans generally pork and beans will have one little tiny piece of bacon in it, and that's it. All right. We are going to choke down this can of sardines. If we get sick from it, we don't care. Of course, when we don't care, we don't get sick from it. All right, let's sleep. We got a few we got some maintenance we got to do. We got to rip some clothing apart, tear down some torches. We need to do a few things and stuff here and there. And then we just need to get ready to bust ass to the Mystery Lake camp office, and then on to the forge, because that's our goal now. We just got the forge is on our mind. Pork and beans, it's mostly lard and beans. Yeah. That's probably true, Marley. It's mostly lard and beans. Very little pork. I'm gonna move the tiny teas to the thermos. There we go. Look at all those birch bark teas we have. Oh, baby. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff on us we can ditch out. Let's prepare up some of these rose hips. There we go. Then we can sleep a little bit. All right. We checked that, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. We checked that. Yep. There can be a wolf out here, so always crouch when going out of doors. Because the wolf could be right here. That we don't want to face him right now. We ain't got the moxie to do that. Close that gate so he doesn't get in here. Now, sometimes there can be a couple things over here. I found, yeah, there's a book here. Yeah, it's another book. And there's a body over here too. Is this No Feather? Is this No Feather Joe here? Yeah, he doesn't seem to have any feathers, does he? Sad. Is the Jackrabbit Flask location random? That one is always in Milton, Grim. The Jackrabbit Flask is in Milton up by the plane crash. So that's where you got to go for the Jackrabbit Flask. That I do know. that I actually can speak with some authority on, because that's the only place I've ever seen that one spawn. Now, if somebody else has ever seen that spawn somewhere else, feel free to disagree and let me know. I am not above being wrong ever. What, the Jackrabbit Flask? Oh, you can get that on any gameplay mode, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's throw these in here. Let's throw these books in here. There we go. Let's throw a little bit of the sewing kits in here. There we go. Let's throw that can in here too. We have an extra pot on us. Let's go ahead and just leave that here. We don't need the weight. I got extra stones on me too. The whetstones I don't need at the moment, so we'll leave those here. Let's see what else we don't need. I could leave some matches here too. Let's leave some of these matches here. If we take 14 matches with us, that should be fine. We'll leave most of these teas here as well. The water purification tablets I will take with me. We got to break these clothing items down. And then I need to go make a fire downstairs and get some torches. We got to go downstairs anyway because we haven't searched down here, but we're gonna make some torches, or we're gonna make a little fire in the fire pit and make some torches down here too, and make a little water as well. I do like that there's a fire barrel in here. That's very kind of them to do that. It's because I don't go to the plane in Milton. Milton is just a place to go through to get to HRV and see Secret Tree. There you go. I mean, there are worse reasons, Beastie, than that. All right, let's throw in these couple reclaimed woods. Couple of sticks here. There we go. How much coal do I have left on me? I got 7 coal, so we should be good. Let's throw another piece of cedar on there, and let's take a couple of torches. We need at least, like, I don't know, 5 torches. 5 more torches, at least. If we get some good torches. Can I get a good torch? That's a better torch, okay. That's an okay torch. And that's an okay torch, okay. Alright, let's go up above and see if there's anything up here. We'll check up here for some food. Nothing there. Sometimes in lower difficulty levels, there'll be a rifle or something on that side, so you always want to check there. I think that might be where Vaughn's rifle spawns sometimes. I'm not sure. Somebody in chat let me know. Is that where Vaughn's rifle sometimes spawns? Isn't that little spot there? There's usually not much up here, but I like to check anyway. Just so I can check it off the list and be like, hey, I cleared the whole place. There's some cloth in the dam that you can take if you want to. Sometimes there'll be a piece of wood down here by the rope climb. Hey, we got a flare down there today. That's kind of nice. Those will come in handy. If we're traveling across Forlorn Muskeg, you can't always torch walk across Forlorn Muskeg. It gets windy sometimes. Boink. Boink. By the way, never break this box down. Standing here, I got electrocuted one time doing that. It was very scary. It made me sad. It made me think about my life choices. Oh, I forgot. We can just melt this. We don't even need to boil it. Nice. And we can grab some more torches this way. Did it end the run? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I started the breakdown process, Beastie. And before I knew what was happening, I was getting electrocuted, and I didn't have time to like pause the harvesting animation and get out of it. So I electrocuted myself to death, breaking down a box. It was very sad. It was funny as hell, but it was very sad. I'm sure for chat it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Oh, by the way, the reason I didn't boil that water is I have Aqua Pure tablets. We can get 4 liters of water completely treated. Boink. Boink. Because that's what we got is 4 liters of water on us now. Ass trauma ending a run on electrocution. Yes, it was my trauma. It was truly my trauma. You know, I think I'm going to take this thermos. I'm just going to move all my birch bark teas into it. There we go. Oh, I'm sure there's a clip of it out there. If BK was here, he probably would have already pulled the clip up. He probably would have already pulled the clip up of it. Because I'm sure it got clipped. I mean, it's an old clip. It's from years ago. Your 6-year-old mouse broke today. Aww. Always gives you the heebie-jeebies when it starts sparking around you in Broken Railroad. Yes. We got a feather? Okay. It kind of creeps me out, too, when it does that. It's like, am I gonna die right now? That's what it feels like. I may not be the best survivor, but I will say I'm one of the most organized survivors. Oh, look at all that good stuff. Oh, those are all curing beautifully. We're very organized, man. We're very organized. Let's go check down here real quick. Ah! That must have been Featherless Joe's. He threw it away before he died. Let's go check upstairs. Don't give me another can of spray paint. I will end you, game. I will end you right now if you give me another can of spray paint like that. Hey, there's a mouse right here for you, Mr. Man. I can get you that mouse. It's kind of an old mouse. It's a 2-clicker. It's got the left click, right click, and that's it. It's probably not even like digital. It's probably like analog mouse, which actually has the ball on the bottom. You remember those? Remember the ball, the mouse with the balls? Hey now. Hey now. There we go. Well, Brian, it just makes me feel better. And it doesn't harm anybody, so I just lean into it and go, it's me. Huzzah. Alright, it's getting a little dark even with this torch. Torch number 2. There we go. I don't want to get hit by the door. Okay, we didn't get hit by the door. I miss the old mouse. Those light sensor ones aren't satisfying. They're just different. The light sensor ones are definitely different. But once you get used to the light sensor ones, you're kind of like, yeah, okay. Digging the ball out and cleaning it. Yep. You'd be like, why is my mouse not moving around the screen anymore? Oh, the ball's dirty. When you got dirty balls, it's a bad thing.
Drop some gear.
Guys, you know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Ladies, you know about it too. You know what I'm saying. You can't disagree with me there. Your first mouse was the size of a brick. Yes, it was. Yeah, first the mouses back then were huge. Yeah, there's a crafting table up here, which I don't know why. I don't know why they put another crafting table up here, to be honest. Why did I just join the stream at this exact moment? We're talking about mouse. We're talking about mouse balls. You know the old mice that had balls instead of the laser pointer? That's what we're talking about. What do you think we were talking about? That's what I was talking about. Dirty mouse balls, exactly. That's what we were talking about. That's where this whole conversation started. This whole conversation began. Hello, spray paint, my old friend. You're not my friend. I don't like you at all. Alright, do I have enough cloth for a forge run? Yes, I do, sort of. And we'll get more at the... Okay, so we want to take our 8 pieces of metal. So we want our metal. Because I like to go to the forge with 8 pieces of metal. Minimum. When we come back, look at all the birch maple, deer skins we'll have. We've got some deer skin, rabbit skins, and stuff out here too. We got plenty of stuff for when we come back. What's our weight? 38 kilos right now. Anything else I can leave here? Oh, we're gonna break that down. We're gonna break a couple things. Yeah, I can leave a couple of these books. We'll leave all but one of the books. I'll leave the feather here too. I don't need the feather on me. Do I need all this leather and stuff on me? Press X to doubt. Hey. Hey, Faith, how you doing? We're doing good. We're just talking about dirty mouse balls, and you know how having dirty balls is a horrible thing. Nobody likes it. Don't let them fool you. Nobody likes it. Okay, so we got all that stuff on us. Got my carry pies on me. Let's eat a carry pie right now. I'll get us some food. Let's eat our beef jerkies. And then we'll drink some water. Do I need the 30 mushrooms? Probably not. Mushrooms and salt. Yeah, salt. Yeah, the salt I don't need. I'm going to leave the salt here. That's 0.75 kilos we don't need to be carrying around with us. I'll keep one of them just in case. The mushrooms, I'll just leave those here too. We'll get those when we come back. We've got a couple mushroom teas on us if we get food poisoning. That lowered us down to 33. That's good. That's good right there. Good right there. Yeah, dirty balls, no bueno. Exactly. Everybody can agree on that. See, that's the thing. That crosses all boundaries of politics, religion, everything. Everybody can agree on that. I mean, nobody likes a dirty bowling ball. It's very disgusting. You know, you don't want to be using somebody else's dirty balls when you're bowling. Hey, a burdock root. Take us a second to pry it up. But we're making progress. There. Oh. Okay, there we go. Takes a while, I swear to God. There's another deer out here. We'll leave that deer for now. Bowling, exactly. Well, we originally were talking about, you remember the old mice? The old computer mice that had the little rolly ball on the bottom? That's how you got the mouse to move around on the screen. And that ball would get dirty after a while, and you'd have to, like, pull the whole mouse apart and clean his dirty balls. That's what we were talking about originally. Are we sure it isn't just trying for a Manscaped sponsorship? Well, I'm trying for it, Gaming Charlie. They won't give me one, though. They won't give me one, so... Do dirty mouse balls smell of cheese? They kind of have some famunda. It's that famunda. It's the famunda. Yeah, it's the cheese, but it's famunda cheese. You know what famunda cheese is, right? It's a very special kind of cheese. The famunda cheese is very, very special. It's very rare too. You don't want it. You don't want it though. Because you know what? It's famunda. Why are we still talking to famunda cheese? Yeah, it's famunda cheese. Why are we still talking about this? Because I'm 12, Marley. Because I'm 54 going on 12. That's why. Because I'm 54 going on 12. That's why. And we got lots of stuff. We got lots of stuff to pick up. Come on, give me another birch bark. Where's my other birch bark? I need more birch bark. There's my other birch bark. That's a birch bark tea. Oh no, we have another half birch bark tea. God dang it. Dang nab you game. I was on another tab, very confused when I turned in. As long as Twitch doesn't kick you. Hey, you know, they don't mind a little innuendo here and there. There's a lot worse stuff going on Twitch than me saying famunda cheese. A lot worse stuff. And they don't deal with that at all. Although I'd probably get banned before most of those... Before most of that gets banned, probably. I probably would. That's the sad truth of the situation. It's actually not super duper cold out for some weird reason. And we are picking up a lot of cattails, which is very nice. And we don't have the moose here. I don't see any moose marks anywhere around, which is good. All right, we got 2 places to check for our bedroll, boys and girls. Okay, there's a birch bark here. Another birch bark here. Gotta touch the cairn. Story's not yet written. Damn you, story's not being written. The TOS bans happen to the nicest streamers. The weird ones get away with it for far too long. Yeah, well, unfortunately, a lot of the weird ones, they make Twitch a lot of money. So Twitch just lets them get away with stuff. The enforcement of stuff is very uneven on Twitch. For all my complaints about YouTube, enforcement there tends to be pretty straight across the board. I mean, they don't have the best. I mean, it's not the best, don't get me wrong. But their enforcement of some policies seems to be rather non-biased. Unless you get to the big guys. The big guys, they can get away with a lot of stuff. And they have. But generally, enforcement on YouTube is a little bit more strict. But, you know, every platform is going to have some good and bad. And every platform is going to have a little bit of problems here and there. Okay, no bedroll in here. I didn't think so, but we had to check. You know, let's just head straight down. Yeah, let's just head straight down. You know what would be cool if we could tap maple trees for syrup to make it renewable? That'd be awesome. Have a maple tap. I would love that. I would love having a maple tap, Ari. That'd be so cool. That is true, Marley. That is true. I guess the trees are frozen, or it would be frozen when it like hits the air. Good God, there's like 2 wolves up here and there's one behind me now. This was the wrong way to come. I chose poorly. And on a very windy day, too. I'm gonna try to light my torch up here. I think I lost him inside there. I'm gonna try to light a torch off this. I doubt it's gonna hold, though. There's one following me right now. What do I think of the Darkwalker challenge? As a short-term challenge, it's kind of cool. Bonked him right on the noggin. Oh, really? Wow, that didn't take you long to come back. He like ran away for like 2 seconds and was like, oh no, I want to come back and bother him again.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
And no, I don't have night vision on. It really is that bright out right now. He's a sad and lonely dog.
Just gonna lay down for a bit.
I hit him right on the head and he didn't flinch. He was like, yeah, I don't care. He smells my meat pies. He wants my meat pies, boys and girls. He wants me meaty pies. I don't want to give him my meaty pies. My meaty pies are for me, not him. Come on, Mystery Lake Camp Office, have the bedroll for me. That's all I want. We could get a ptarmigan. And we don't have any fire. We don't have a flame anymore.
Wait. I'm so cold and up again.
Mr. Man, have a great one, my friend. See you later on, buddy. Resealable packaging would help a lot in this environment. It would. If I could have a seal a meal. You remember seal a meal? That was the thing. I don't know if do they have seal a meals anymore? I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Alright, let's get inside. Yeah, hope for enough for ptarmigan broth. Yeah, if we use our hacksaw, we can get enough. We can get enough if we use our hacksaw. Good. Good. Alright, let's see if the bedroll's here. Got no bedroll underneath the stairs. It can sometimes be under there. We do get an extra pot here, which is nice. And we got a skillet here. And we got some flour, cooking oil, and salt. So now we're all stocked back up on those. The only thing is if we get a mag lens here, we're not going to get a bedroll. I hope I don't see a mag lens. I'm praying that I don't see a mag lens. I'm thinking of the plastic bag sealer. The seal-a-meal was a
Could end up being useful.
well, hells yeah. Well, hells yeah. An aviator cap for free? What? What?
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, seal-a-meal was like a vacuum sealer, yep. It basically vacuum sealed stuff. Was there a lonely tater under the stairs? There might have been. There's sometimes lonely taters under here. I think I saw one over this direction. Yeah, maybe not. I thought, oh, there's a lonely tater right there. That was a lonely tater, my friends. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Alright, let's go upstairs. We don't know if anything's gonna be up there or not. But we're hoping. We're hoping that something will be. We'll see. Do we get St. Carl Bob though? That's the hey! St. Carl Bob is here. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, my friend? I don't see a bedroll. Nope, there's a bedroll. Got it. Nailed it. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go! Game on, folks. Game on. Bedroll achieved. Check off that box on your bingo cards, boys and girls. Yeah, we will get the Maglins here now. So you're saying that the Maglins can sometimes be tucked here by the bed? That's sneaky. That's sneaky. Do I ever use spray paint? Yes, I do.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
When I make pretty pictures in the world. So yes, I use it to make pretty pictures in the world. That's what I do. That's how I roll. Let's just go ahead and get a couple hours of sleep just so we can get up and make our ptarmigan stuff. Oh, man. I actually haven't used them. I buy meat in bulk and separate it into dinner portions and seal and freeze. Yeah, it works. I mean, the seal a meal thing works really good for that, Gen X Gaming Girl. I mean, my mom used to use the seal a meal all the freaking time. All the freaky deaky time. Okay, let's go ahead. Because we aren't gonna go anywhere with them. We're going to drop this here. We're gonna drop this here. We're gonna leave these here as our cooking instruments in this place. We're going to pluck Mr. Ptarmigan. Well, we're gonna get his meat first. I have regularly been finding the aviator cap in the camp office in that exact spot. So this must be on the interloper loot table. Interloper loot, Poppy. Yeah, I can't speak today. But yes, Clay Knight, I sometimes use the spray paint, but I don't use it in the manner that they intended us to use it. Let's just put it that way. I use it in a more cheeky manner. I'm gonna eat this down to a little bitty bite. There we go. Leave a little bit on it. We'll eat that down. We're just getting ourselves caloried up here real quick. We got 65 cattails. Huzzah. All right. I know you are, buddy, but we're gonna make a fire here first. Oh, getting that bedroll is just so awesome. That gives us so much freedom now. Like I said, you can live without the bedroll. The bedroll gives you such a wider opportunity of activities that you can do than you can't do without it. So, it's very nice to have the bedroll.
That did it.
Yes, you can play caveman in the game. That is true. Let's throw another book on there. Throw a few sticks on there. Let's get this broth going if we can. There we go. Brothy time. That's gonna take 44 minutes till it's ready. Get the cooking skill up from that. Let's get the potato on there too. There we go. All right, so let's break down a few of these. How long would it take to do that? 34 minutes? Let's do it. Have you ever done a no bedroll challenge before? I don't think so. No, I don't like the whole idea of a no bedroll. I don't know. I just have never been that intrigued by it. I know some people do that, but yeah, I'm not one of them. Get a little more water going. Let's throw a couple of these reclaimed woods on here. There we go. Let's break down a couple more things here with our hands. I've done a no match one before. That was kind of interesting. We can still use fire strikers and mag lenses, but just no matches. Which made flares really important because you could use flares. We could use flares too, so that made that stuff really important. Okay, we got that almost boiled. 53 minutes there. Anything else I can cook right now? Yeah, I can cook that ptarmigan up. Let's cook up a coffee or two. Bedroll sure makes the forge run easier. Yeah, it does. The bedroll just opens up so many more opportunities to you more than anything. I'm not making bannock, okay? I'm just gonna make some coffee. All right, there we go. And another thing, 70 plus days and not a single pair of wool socks. Yeah, I've had a hard time finding wool socks lately too. I don't know if that's just me and you or if that's like widespread, but yeah, socks definitely seem to be a little scarcer. The wool socks do. I've not found any on this run yet. Hey, Sporesheim, how you doing? How's it going, my friend? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. You're back. You couldn't sleep, Mr. Man. Well, welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Let's get our little drinky. Let's get our drink on. We're gonna harvest the pigeon up tomorrow. We'll get all the feathers off of him. You rarely find underwear. Underwear has always been a rare spawn, DFD. If you get 2 pairs, you can sometimes go an entire interloper run and never get 2 pairs of underwear. I've had a couple runs like that where I either got to the underwear too late and it was already decayed, or I just never found it. Usually it's just I got there too late and it's already gone. It's decayed to a point where it cannot be repaired, which kind of sucks. All right, we got the feathers. All right, so what we're gonna do, just for weight purposes, so I'm gonna leave that here. I'm gonna leave that here as well, because we're gonna be coming right back this direction. Everything we leave here, we can pick up on our way back through. I'm gonna leave the I'm gonna leave the acorns, the burdock root, the mushrooms, the feather, the ptarmigan down. These 4 feathers. I'm gonna leave some of this cloth here. Oh, although I do need some of that cloth to repair my bedroll real quick. Let's do that first. And we do need to tear some torches down. We got that to do as well. Yeah, we got a couple things we need to do. I thought Raph had removed them and most whetstones as revenge for Kuka complaints. Probably. I would have. I wish Interloper had more weapon options like an alternative bow. Even if I still had to craft it, it'd just be good to have more options. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I think that I've been Big Bev. I've actually been an advocate for a long time that Interloper should have access to firearms. Now, I don't think they should have access to firearms in the traditional sense that you find one and then you can just use it. I think we should be able to find broken firearms, break them down, like find firearms that we can break down into parts, take those parts over to the, I don't need that book either, take the parts over to a milling machine and then be able to craft our own weapon from there. I think that would be super duper cool. I think that would be super cool. That would just give us something late game to do. Because we already have the ability to make gunpowder. We already have the ability to make bullets. We just don't have any casings or firearms. And maybe just limit it to the revolver. I mean, I thought it was really cool when the revolver appeared in the... Yeah, like an improvised rifle. And an improvised revolver. They wouldn't last very long. They'd be pretty inaccurate. They wouldn't be very powerful. The bow would still be probably the preferred item. I mean, even when I play Stalker, which is very, very infrequent, usually once I get a bow, I ditch the rifle right away. I'm like, the rifle's too heavy. The rifle's too heavy, and it doesn't do anything for me. It just... I'm not proficient at the use of the rifle, first of all, and it just doesn't... I don't like it very much. I think the bow is the far superior weapon, even in a situation where I could use both. I think the bow is a far superior item. Let's leave that here. We've got the coal on us. Oh, I need to rip apart some of these. We got some clothing we can do with that. Let's rip that apart. Yeah, the bow's great. It would just make more fun if someone mentioned a slingshot. Yeah. Slingshots have been talked about for ages and ages, especially now, Big Bev, that we have the rocks that we can throw. Oh my goodness, Queen Felicia! With a Twitch Prime sub for 12 months. That's a whole year, my dear. And here I am with 2 pairs of underwear, saying, yeah, it's really hard to find 2 pairs of underwear sometimes. Here I am with 2 pairs of underwear.
Queen Felicia 10 just resubscribed.
Did I do that? Alright. So we got ourselves down to pretty good weight. I think we're ready to go. I've got a few coffees on me. Let's chug a coffee. Just get a little energy back. We got plenty of cattails on us. Where our weight's decent. We've got everything we need to forge. We got our hammer on us, right? Yep, make sure we got our hammer on us. We got our hacksaw. Got our bedroll now. Woo! Let's go. Can you throw boom cans at ptarmigans? Yes. The boom cans will kill a whole flock of ptarmigans in one go. Actually. If you throw boom cans in the middle of a ptarmigan bunch, they will all die. They will all die. Actually, I think I'm going to leave the meat pie. Nah, I'll carry the meat. I got 2 meat pies on me. That's fine. But how you doing, Queen Felicia? Thank you for that resub there. I really appreciate that very, very much. Hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. Got that bow lock bug? Yeah, I've had that before. You still get that on console? I haven't had that on PC for a while. But that's an annoying bug. Where the bow just locks up and you can't do a damn thing. You have to reload the entire game. There might be an easier way to fix it. I just had to reload usually. I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna do this. I could get in big trouble if a wolfie comes by. Oh wow, with the torch out, we're actually at positive 3 degrees. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Forge run. Forge, here we come, baby. It's forging time. It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time. God, that was such a huge troll. It's Morbin time started trending on what was it? Was it X? I think it trended somewhere, and the studios thought it was trending, and it was trending so much that the studios re-released that horrible Morbius movie back into the theaters because they thought there was demand for it. Hilarious. Hilarious. It's so funny that it's so funny how corporate America puts so much emphasis on the garbage that happens on Twitter and the garbage that happens on the internet. It's like you realize that none of that has to do with reality. That is not reality. That is not in the least little bit reality. Because I hate to break it to them, Twitter is not real. Twitter is not reality. It's just not. There used to be like 3 boxes here that pisses me off they took them away. Is that when you switch ammo while the animation of equipping the bow still runs? Yeah. Basically what happens, DSP, is you switch your ammo between like Ptarmigan, the improvised and the better ammo, and the game glitches, and it basically puts you into a position where you cannot draw your bow at all. Can't draw your bow at all. I don't know why I just thought of Morbin time. Probably because I said something like it. But yeah, that was hilarious. It's Morbin time. Alright. Into Forsaken. Into Forlorn Muskeg. Let's go, baby. Forlorn Muskeg, here I come. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. Forlorn Muskeg. All day long. Oh, the doo-dah day. Yeah, it won't let you draw the bow, so if a wolf approaches, you can't fire or scare it off at all. It's pretty nerve-wracking when it happens to you. Good lord, it's bright out here. It's a bright, 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 sunshiny day. We got some cattails here on the lake. We'll grab those real quick, because we always can use some more cattails. Nothing wrong with a cattail or two. It's more of an annoyance now, yeah. Well, now that people know about it, it's more of an annoyance. When people didn't know what was going on, it was like, oh my god, what's happening right now? I say, son. I love Foghorn Leghorn back in the day. He was awesome. He had that little chicken hawk or whatever it was that was following him around, thinking he was all tough. If you were to sprint off a cliff towards a rope and could reach it, would you be able to grab the rope mid-fall? Yes, you can. You can't actually jump off of a cliff and grab the rope right before you hit the ground. I wouldn't recommend it, but I've heard it's possible. I wouldn't recommend it on a daily basis, though. It's probably not the best thing you could do. But yes, in theory, if you can hit the right pixel and you can hit the button to grab the rope, you'll grab the rope. If you miss the pixel, then you go, ah! And you fall to your death. Me, I'd probably miss the pixel. I'm just being honest about it. I would be the guy who misses the pixel. Sometimes there's a body right by the stump. Oh, there's a backpack hanging on. That's kind of cool. There's a backpack just hanging there. It has a field dressing book in it. Look at that. It actually had a book in it. I was like gonna say, I was just about to say it'll probably have nothing in it. A cool hanging backpack with nothing in it. But it actually had something in it. That's pretty neat. I just do my regular steep slope descend, yeah. Just mountain goat down that sucker. That's the best way to go. Mountain goating is so therapeutic. It's a little clenchy, but, you know, at the end you're like, ah, I made it. And you got your butt kegels in, too, so. There's always a positive. That's a new term, butt kegels. Let's, yeah, there's some cattails over here, too. When we come back, we're gonna go through the high blind area, so I'm gonna grab all these right now, and then we can grab those later on. We don't have very good torches left. Yeah, you don't find a lot of books in backpacks anymore. It makes me sad. Oh, you're saying in real life you don't find many, you find mainly laptops? Very true. Okay, those are crows flying. I was like, oh god, are those bear crows? I thought they were the bear crows. I was like, oh god. Here we go. Cabin fever risk? Oh, we're not gonna, I mean, for me, I'm not gonna get cabin fever. Hells no. That's why I like the Forlorn Muskeg Forge. It's the anti-cabin fever forge. And especially since early in the game, when you don't really have a bedroll and stuff, you're spending lots of time indoors. It's really nice to have your first forge run in a place that you cannot get cabin fever. I heard the bear. I heard a snuffle and a snort. I don't know where I heard it from. I couldn't hear a real direction on it. It was just kind of faint. Yeah, and now DFD, there's even if you don't have a fire going, you can go sleep in the prepper cache that's right above the little place there. By the way, if you jump over to this, nothing can get up on here. This is a safe haven for you if you're really in trouble. safe haven right there. But that's only if you're really in trouble. Otherwise, you can always go inside the trailer here, and it's a safe haven as well. Yeah, that is the ultimate hunting ground. Good God, look at all the stuff. A flare, a book, a piece of coal, a replacement fuse, a piece of wood, some starts. We got a scrawled message for that thing that's over there. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a lot of stuff. All right, let's get a fire started here. We could actually do a Maglin's fire, but we'll just do a torch fire. He hang around there waiting for a boxcar lunch. Hey-o! He is waiting for a boxcar lunch. A book about revolvers. Good read. Not much use, though. No, not much use at all. Not much at all.
That did it.
All right. Gonna get an hour's sleep. And tomorrow, we are streaming Wednesday, noon, 3 Eastern. We're going to be streaming on Wednesday. Because I'm not going to be streaming Long Dark Thursday because we're doing our D&D, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm off. So tomorrow, we'll be going to the forge. Forging, going back to Mystery Lake. Crafting up all of our stuff. I'm very excited about that. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get our bow and arrow. We're going to have everything. We're on day... What is it? Day 13 now? So, that is awesome. Right now, though, we're going to be switching over and playing some Planet Crafter. We've got a pretty good run going on Planet Crafter right now. We're working our way towards insects at the moment. We already got flora and fauna going on, but we're working our way towards insects. So, we're going to be doing some Planet Crafting for a few hours here. Thank you, everybody, for coming by for Long Dark, though. I really appreciate it, both on the YouTube side as well as here on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for Long Dark, unless you come back in 2 or 3 minutes, because we'll start up our Planet Crafting stream on YouTube here in 2 or 3 minutes. And if you want to check out Planet Crafter, that would be awesome to have you there as well. But YouTubers, thank you again so much for coming by today. I hope I'll see you tomorrow for the last stage of our ready-to-go guide starting in Timberwolf Mountain. And until then, boys and girls, have a great rest of your day. Bye! So tomorrow we'll be doing just